What's up, guys? I know I said I was going to do a video every other week, but I've actually decided to now do the videos every week just because I'm so excited with the results I'm getting, and there's just so much stuff to share with you guys. So I've actually changed my mind, and I'm going to continue to do this with you guys weekly. So look forward to what's to come. So let's do it. Alright, so the first time through Body Beast, I would always recommend just sticking to following the program, but usually what happens, a lot of people struggle with making the weights they got work. So a lot of the times in certain moves, especially going through Body Beast again, I definitely gained some size, I'm a lot stronger, and I'm using my 75-pound dumbbells every single set on a lot of the moves, like the chest press and all that stuff. I'm doing the 75 pounds on every single set. So what I'm going to be doing my second time through Body Beast is actually slowing down my rep count so I'm able to use those dumbbells as long as I can, because using a plate and a bar is a little bit more difficult to switch through or to keep up with Beast, because it's a pretty fast-paced program, so switching out plates constantly is a little bit more challenging. So I like to try to avoid doing that as long as I can. And it's not a bad thing to use dumbbells if you know you can lift more. By slowing down your rep count and squeezing harder, getting maybe a little bit lower in your reps, and just slowing it down a little bit is a good switch up to help muscle confusion and just get results. So don't feel like because you're not lifting more, you're not benefiting. You're still benefiting. When you're gaining size, when it comes to muscle, it's not just about the rip and the tear and the healing bigger, or healing back bigger. It's also about training your muscles to withhold blood and just to feel bigger, basically. So by going slower in your reps and deeper and just all that stuff, squeezing maybe a little bit harder, it's going to add to muscle confusion, and it's going to help train your muscles to withhold blood a little bit more, which is going to give you that bigger pump. So that's what I'm going to be doing in a lot of the moves through my second time through Body Beast, is because I think it's a great way to add to the muscle confusion and just to switch things up a bit. So that's what I'll be doing, because in a lot of the moves I'm using the 75-pound dumbbells through every single set. So yeah. So this first week going through Body Beast, I slowed down my rep count, and it totally challenges you hardcore to hit those reps. It's almost like a new workout, honestly. Just to give you an idea, it's like, I would say 1, 2, 3, like 3 seconds up and 3 seconds down. There may be some times where you might have to pause Body Beast and play it again after you're done. But it's worth it, and it's a lot easier to do that than, in my opinion, than to use the bar and the plates. But my third time through Body Beast, just like last time, I'm forced to go to the bar and using the plates, which is a good problem to have. Investing in weights too, I mean, you're going to have this stuff forever. So if it's coming down to where you just have to buy more weights, just do it. You make money for the things you want. We all know that's true. Should you work out while you're hungover? Today, the reason why I'm talking about that is because this morning I was hungover. I went out for the first time in a very long time. And I don't usually, and I do drink occasionally, like I would say maybe every other week, once a month. It's just kind of whenever. But last night I definitely had a little bit more than I wish I would have had, because I was definitely feeling it today, let me tell you. But I forced my ass to get in here, and I can promise you this: if you can just force yourself to get in the gym, it's going to put more blood through your body, and it's going to give you more oxygen, and just because there's oxygen in your blood, so you're just going to feel better, which is going to help you release endorphins, and you're just going to feel better, I promise. So if you can just get in the gym and work up a good sweat, I swear to God, it'll help you. It'll help I feel 100% night and day difference, you know, like compared to how I felt this morning. After I just got done working out actually, and I feel way better. I don't know if you can tell my voice, but it's a little hoarse. But yeah, so the answer to that is absolutely get in the gym and just sweat it out, force yourself. I know, you know, like I had a slamming headache, so I obviously wouldn't recommend doing like heavy lifts, but Beast Cardio is definitely something that helped me out today significantly. I feel a ton better. My third tip would be to about sticking with Body Beast. If you guys are having issues with sticking with a program, one of the biggest things to getting in shape is just, they always say, have a plan. Well, Body Beast is your plan. So don't skip around through the workouts. Don't kind of like go off and do other workouts and kind of like mix workouts until you've gone through Body Beast at least once. Because mentally, you're never going to get anywhere by skipping around doing all these different workouts, because there's no schedule. That's not a schedule. You have to make a schedule, and if you do other workouts, write it out what you're going to do for 3 months and then stick to it. And then something also that I would recommend doing is if you say start a program, and I don't care what program it is, whether it's Body Beast, P90X, any program, if you go into that program and you miss like say 1 week, 4 workouts, start the program right over. And just keep doing that. Keep starting the program over until you make it all the way through. And I promise you that the longer you go without skipping a workout, the harder it is to skip a workout, because you don't want to start over. So that is one of the biggest things that helped me stick to a program, is just by committing to myself by saying, if you skip a lot of workouts 1 week, start the program over. Because if you get through the program, technically you haven't benefited fully from the program, because it's all about consistency. 1 week off is like 2 weeks off. You know, like you're going to take 1 step forward and 2 steps back every single week if you keep doing that. So you're just never going to get anywhere. So I would recommend, absolutely, if you're doing a program, if you miss like say 4 workouts in 1 week, start it over. I don't care if you're in the program for like a month and a half, just start it over, you know, and I promise you that will help you significantly stick to the program and get through it and get results. Yeah, that's all I got to talk to you guys about this week. As for my results, I feel amazing. As usual, every week I feel like I'm getting better and better. So I'm super proud of how far I've come so far already. And yeah, it's a good problem to have when you're using 75-pound dumbbells for every move. That's pretty awesome. But like I said, I'm going to slow down my rep count, and I'm going to make these work for maybe hopefully at least halfway through my second round. And prolong as much as I can going to the bar, just because, you know, it does take longer to swap out the plates and whatnot. So if you guys are loving these videos, as I always say, if you guys want to do this one-on-one with me, always know that the questionnaire link is below. Fill that out, and I will respond with you in 24 hours. You can join one of my online closed groups. I have 2 groups that I run. One is free, and then one is a little bit more intense, where I do meal planning and just tons of stuff for you guys. And I put most of my time to that group, but there still is a free group if you guys are interested in just kind of working out with me every day. I post in there daily. Once in a while I'll do some live videos like this one. A few times a week actually is what I do. And then the other group is for people that are ready to get serious, insane results. Like I'm talking like results I got before. And that's where I spend most of my time, is in that group, because that means you're taking the supplements, which is a huge part to getting those results that I got. I'm just going to be honest, there's no way I would have gotten those results if I didn't have a pre-workout too, because some days you just don't feel like it and I need it. So that helps with getting in the gym on the days that you don't feel like it. You got to have protein immediately following your workout, so that's the Recover that I take, and so on and so forth. Creatine, all that good stuff. You need it if you really want serious, insane results. That group is going to be what's perfect for you. So if that's of interest to you, be sure to fill out my online questionnaire. That's all I got for you guys this week. Hope you guys are enjoying these videos, and we'll talk to you at the end of week 2. Peace.